Welcome to the Predictive Playbook. I'm your host, John Ryan, and I have a very special guest today, NHL expert Jo Madden, founder of Jo Madden Sports, who, by the way, is 5-0 on her first two shows. And we think that we have a horseshoe effect here with our picks, and we just hope that it continues again. Welcome to the show, Jo. How's your week going this time?
Week is going well, John. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good for a Thursday. It's not bad, not bad. It's going to be an exciting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. NBA playoffs are in full motion. NHL, needless to say, is more than geared up because last night we had two series end with the Islanders, which I guess you may agree it was a little surprising that it was the Islanders, not the Penguins. And then, we have game 7 now, Minnesota and Vegas, which is kind of incredible when I think about it. We had you and I both agreed on Minnesota. I had it as a 4% premium play for the clients, which was, awesome when you hit a plus 175 dog every once in a while. That's, nothing's better. But I am surprised that it's gotten to this point, 3-3, and now back to Vegas. But just really exciting stuff, right?
Yeah, it's super exciting, but I think Vegas deserves to lose now. I doubt that I'll be betting this game because after seeing Vegas play last night, I was disgusted. 3-0 loss. They came out so flat. They had no drive last night. I can't take them. I'm just going to watch the game.
I don't blame you. And the betting line, obviously, the last time in Vegas was plus 175. It's not going to be plus 175 again. I would be pretty surprised if it is. I think both you and I are probably be really leaning hard on the Wild at that kind of money because why wouldn't you?
Absolutely right. They've got in Vegas's head. Yeah, they're completely in Vegas's head, and it's sad to watch. So because Vegas is definitely the stronger team, but they're not playing like it.
Yeah, no question. But that's sports, and that's why we love sports. And we could sit here for 3 hours and give example after example of it. But for the card today, and I wish there was more than 2 games for you to break down for us, but we will start with the I'm just getting the right day up here.
Yeah.
The Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs are North first round, game 5, which is always an important game in a 7-game series. Toronto leads, commanding a 3-1 lead going into this game 5. Toronto is actually minus 240. I do recall after game 1, you said Toronto was really going to come firing back. And sure enough, you were 100% right on that. So let's hear your take on this game and where you're leaning.
You know what? I am leaning on Toronto to win this game tonight. I worry about this puck line. This puck line, it is playoff hockey. The Canadiens should do everything that they can with Carey Price and net. He can't win this game alone, you guys. And that is the problem here. The offense is struggling. The defense is struggling for the Habs. Toronto, they're going to come out on all ends with Jack Campbell in net. This guy's unstoppable. In the last game, they won 4-0. And he had 32 shots, I believe, fired on him. And he stopped all of them. I think Jack Campbell is what's going to win this for Toronto tonight. But can their offense put up those 2 points over the Habs? Probably. They probably can. Scary on that puck line, though. At the puck line, minus 1.5, you get it at plus 120. I am liking the under in this game. When we look at the over-under, it's 5.5 tonight. We look at all games so far in this series. Every game has hit an under, except for, I believe it was game 2. And there was an empty net goal scored in that took us to the over. So I think the under is definitely the strongest play. I think Toronto does come out and win it, ends this series. But do I want to lay that 1.5? I don't know.
Yeah, that makes it tough, but it's plus money, I think you said, right?
It is. It's plus 120. Yeah, so they should be able to do it.
Yeah, so based on what you said, it makes me feel like a 3-1 game or possibly 2-0.
Yeah. And that's what I'm looking at. But here's the problem. If the Habs come out and they get that goal when they pull their goalie, they mess up that 1.5 puck line.
Yeah, that scenario. Yep.
Yeah. Or the reverse could happen. It could be a 1-0 game and Toronto could get that empty netter. So you guys, that's why I'm loving the under. I really think it's a stronger play.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. I lean that way as well. So the next game is on NBC Sportsnet at 9:30 Eastern Time. The Hurricanes, 36-12, are taking on the Nashville Predators, 31-23. At the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, the line is Carolina, road favorite of -140. The over-under is 5.5. And Carolina leads 3-2, so they also could close this series out.
They could. They actually really could take this tonight, but can they really? You look at this series so far, the home team has won every single game in this series so far. The Predators have major home ice advantage. This is the Hurricanes game to lose, the Predators game to win tonight. The Predators, they're facing elimination. When you see these teams coming in facing elimination with what they have done, Carolina has definitely the momentum going into this, but they have to be able to keep it up. I don't like what I'm seeing with Carolina on the road. They're not winning on the road, you guys. And so for the Predators to be at home, that is my strongest advantage for them in this game, in game 6 of the playoffs. I see it going to game 7. You can get the Predators at +120 tonight. Their backs are up against a wall. They're going to come out aggressive. They're going to come out strong. And I think they're going to be able to just do enough to take this game.
Awesome breakdown. Love it, Joe. It makes it convincing that I want to go to the window and bet it here before even 5 o'clock rolls around here at Eastern Standard Time. Let's tell everybody where they can find you and anything else you want to mention to them to get to know you even better.
Yeah, so you guys, you can find me Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all at Jo Madden Sports. To get to know me better, I don't know. Be one of my neighbors and hear me screaming when these games are not going my way. That's right. I think I actually should go live when games aren't going my way. It would be really funny, you guys. John, I did want to bring up the fact of your great hit last night.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, that was, I appreciate that very much that you know about that. Yeah, 10-unit, kind of like a game of the month that other guys would release, or a game of the year. It was on the Sixers in the NBA. And, when you release those plays, you do get a little nervous because, a lot of people are buying them and you want to deliver the goods for them. So they were very rare releases for me, but when they proved to be correct, which that one was, they won by, 25 points. And it really was never close from the first quarter on. That was pretty good. I have to admit. I'm not very good at selling myself, but I have to admit that was a good call.
Well, so it absolutely was. Huge congratulations to you. Like when we look at the 76ers last night, they're hitting 42% of their 3-pointers. The Wizards were only hitting that 9%. You had that perfectly. So congratulations.
Thanks again. I really appreciate it. And congratulations to you too for the 5-0 start here. And we have 2 picks to recap. We're going under in the Montreal-Toronto game. It's under 5.5. And then in the second game, the nightcap, we are going with the Nashville Predators plus the 120. And you might be able, if you shop around, you might be even able to get 125 now or later today. So make sure you do that as well.
Well, because everyone's on the Hurricanes. Everyone and their dogs on the Hurricanes. They think they're going to take this easily tonight. They are, without question, the better team. But with Nashville, with their backs up against the wall, you guys, I'm looking for them to come out.
Awesome. Well, Joe, it's a pleasure having you on again for the 3rd time. And I'm sure one day I'm going to be saying the 30th time. Great handicapping, great record. And that'll conclude today's show. So on behalf of Joe and Jo Madden Sports, myself, the Predictive Playbook, and sportsmemo.com, may all the wins be yours.